Your bunny's gonna look at you like you did them wrong. And the next thing you know, your rabbit is behind your foot and your bunnies become cops. Hey everyone! This is Naps Ventures N.A.Y, and in today's video, we're going to check out some bunny rules that are mentioned in the bunny approved website. We'll see if they're true for most bunnies, and if they are true, then how it will go. And along with that, you'll also be getting some tips relating to rabbit care, so stay tuned for that. Alright, now let's get started. Bunny Approved says that rabbits are very small, beautiful creatures that often look incredibly innocent, yet they demand respect. True. And they know how to get it. Also true. These are just for fun, but you'll surely find a little bit of truth in all of them. Alright, so let's start off with bunny rule number 1. Everything in the house belongs to the bunny, humans included. This is so true. There's actually a meme like this. It goes, the human sees everything like so. Their cute bunny, water bottle, couch, toys, while their bunny sees everything like mine, 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 mine. So that meme definitely seconds this bunny rule number 1. Moving on to bunny rule number 2. Opening the fridge door requires that at least one vegetable be given to the bunny. It's almost like an unwritten rule of living with bunnies. Well, it's written now, but you know, like an unwritten rule, wherein if you're opening the fridge or you crinkle a bag, that you need to give your rabbit something. Because if not, you're gonna feel guilty for the rest of the day. And it's kind of like a crime, you know? Your bunny's gonna look at you like you did them wrong. Because, let's be honest, you did! You need to give them at least a tiny piece of carrot, or cucumber, or bell pepper, or any other bunny-safe vegetable that's there in the fridge. So, agreed. Opening the fridge door requires that at least one vegetable be given to the bunny. Moving on to bunny rule number 3. The bunny reserves the right to withhold affection if the food offerings are unsatisfactory. Okay, true. So if you're gonna give them something that's not what they like, or they're not satisfied with it, they might not eat it, they'll just leave, they'll sniff it and go away. Or if they think it's fine, they'll just grab it, eat it, and before you touch them, they'll run. So, fair enough. Bunny rule number 4. The bunny does not have to follow rules or restrictions imposed by the human. It's kind of ironic how we're just reading bunny rules and agreeing to each and every single one of them, and here we have a reality check for us because the bunny does not have to follow rules or restrictions imposed by humans. It's true, but I would like to add that your bunny would think that they need to follow rules as long as you can see them. For example, what Lee knows is that he's not allowed to come on certain beds or couches, right? But he wants to. So if no human being is around, he'll be on the bed and he'll be on the couch jumping and enjoying life. And the second he sees someone come in, he will run. He will zoom out of there in no time. So it's as though he knows he's not supposed to be there. And so the rules are only ruled as long as the human is nearby. And if they're not there, then no rules, no restrictions, nothing. Then we have bunny rule number 5. Everything that enters the house has to be inspected and chinned. Bunny parents, where are you? Again, true. Whenever there's anything new, forget new, even old things, they're re-chinned so many times. Hey, just here to tell you what chinning means. Rabbits have scent glands on their chin, so whenever they want to mark their territory or they want to let you know that something is theirs, they will rub their chin on it, and that's basically what chinning means. It's not really just their way of letting you know it's theirs. Rather, it's their way of saying, mine. This thing is mine. Okay, now let's continue. But they'll come, they'll sniff, they'll, push it over if it's something lightweight, they'll scratch it, they'll try digging, and The classic chinning. That's gotta happen. Gotta let the world know who this belongs to. Oh, you don't know who it belongs to? The bunny, of course. Right? Okay. Bunny rule number 6. The human may not clean or rearrange the house without the bunny's supervision. It's so funny. It's like you're probably removing or rearranging something, and you see before starting that your bunny is miles away, okay? And let's say you just move a step back, and the next thing you know, your rabbit is behind your foot, and you're just like nearly about to fall because you're like, what is this? And it's your bunny. So, yes. Bunny supervision is not asked for, but definitely given. And it's cute, not complaining. Dangerous sometimes, but it's good, it's all good, right? Anyways, moving on to bunny rule number 7. The bunny is required to sit on, taste, and inspect every piece of clothing on the floor. Also need to add the fact that they love to dig. For some reason, every time there's clothing on the floor, bunnies become cops, and they've got to inspect every piece of clothing that's there on the floor. So yes, agreed. This does happen most of the times. Moving on to bunny rule number 8. It is a truth universally acknowledged that exposed cables are meant to be chewed. I really wish our rabbits thought otherwise. Let's be honest, our rabbits have destroyed our cables more times than we can count because, hey, spicy hay, right? Well, it's not safe for them to chew on these cables, and neither is it good for us. So the best thing would be to keep all your cables out of reach, or if you have to have a cable there, then you put on the cable protector, because we don't want this happening now, do we? There was this one time in particular where Lee was just roaming around, and there was a phone charger that was there, and the cable was actually touching the floor. So Lee decided to go and do some magic and make a good working charger turn into a not so good charger that does not work. And we all know how that magic goes. So it was not fun, and it was not a good time, so lesson learned. Alright, so these are not all of the rules. There are still some rules left, and those we'll discuss in another video. Now let's quickly go through some tips and things that we've learned in this video. Firstly, you'll need to make sure that whatever treat you give to your rabbit has to be safe for them. Don't just take out anything and give it to them. You need to make sure that it's safe for rabbits to eat. Secondly, we learned about chinning, what it means, and how it's completely normal for rabbits to do so, and they do it quite a bit. Then we also learned that if something is not safe for your rabbit, then keep it out of reach. Keep things that are not safe for them away from them. You can also barricade some areas if you don't want them getting in there. Another very important thing is the fact that you need to keep wires out of reach, because when they chew on them, it's not good for them and it's not good for you. So just keep it out of reach, and if you can't do that, if it has to be there, then you can use a cord protector. Alright, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.